Hi, how you doing? It's Zyclepath, and today we are playing Force of Nature. Force of Nature is an awesome game. I found it about a year ago, I'd say. It's a crafting game, kind of like Minecraft meets Ark, but not nearly as stressful with food and sleep and water and all that kind of stuff. It's really just focused on crafting and building stuff, but in a totally different way. So let's go ahead. We'll start a seed. Let's call it YouTube series. Cool, it all fits. Okay, so you got the general and you got the creative. The creative is without restrictions, and the game itself for the general is more with hints and quests. So I haven't actually played this game in a while. I heard there's been a lot of an update that's happened with it. So let's go ahead. We're gonna take a look at it. You can actually find this game on Steam. It's relatively cheap, about $9 Canadian. So I think around $7.50, $7 American. Either way, it's a really good deal if you're looking for a game to get into. And there's quite a bit you can do in this game. It also has more of a realistic crafting system, and I'll get into that very early on because the game does focus very heavily on crafting. And you'll see very shortly what the graphics are like, which they aren't amazing, but we all know graphics don't make a game. It's about the gameplay, it's about the stuff you need to do in the game, and it's about the experience that you have. So this is what I'm talking about. It's very low poly. You can see that while the person spent time on the game, it isn't quite there graphic wise. You basically start out as a depowered Hulk, which I think is kind of stupid. That was a stupid joke. I apologize for that one. That was just the first thing I was thinking of with the ripped underwear, how that's the only thing surviving on this guy at this point. So the controls are very easy to grasp. You use the space bar to pick stuff up. So I can't pick that up regularly, but if I go ahead and go here, that is a huge rabbit. Holy shit. Yeah, that's a huge rabbit. Okay. So we need to get 2 palm leaves and 2 splinters. Now, here's the really cool thing in this game. If I go into my inventory and I go into the crafting menu, which is the short key C, which I'll remember for next time. If you click on rope, because we need to get palm leaves and it requires a splinter or any knife, you can get tips on the ingredients. So splinters can be found and picked up on the ground, but with palm leaves you can get an axe to cut down trees or bushes, or you can kick a bush. So you go to these palm leaf bushes here. So right there, I think that's the splinter. So let's go ahead and pick up that splinter. We'll get some food too while we're at it. Get that splinter, and then you go over to this palm leaf here and now right click kicks. But this is all that you can do, and every single time you click, not when you move, whenever you swing a weapon, whenever you do anything, it consumes your stamina, which is right over here. Now, stamina itself recharges fairly quickly, if you have food at least. So yeah, here we go. Go into the crafting menu, we click rope, so we got that, so we'll go ahead and select. Now we gotta select a tool to craft with it, so we'll click that. Now here's the cool thing about this game. It's not one of those click, click, done kind of games. I've always hated those myself. You can see there's actually a status menu here that rises, which is fantastic to see. So we've got that. Now we got a new quest, which is to craft a stone knife. So we can use the stone knife as a weapon and as a tool. So if we go into the crafting menu and click stone knife, we need rope and we need a splinter. So we got to go ahead and get more palm leaves. This is what I was talking about, that the game takes time to actually progress. Even if I didn't mention it before, I'll say it again. It takes time to progress. There's quite a bit to do. Okay, I guess I've bled that one for all the palm leaves. We go to the next one. And it will take a little while for the palm leaves to come out, which is a really big pain in the ass, especially since while you don't necessarily need to conserve your stamina, you definitely want to conserve your stamina. So we'll select that. We gotta get that crafted all again. This is what I'm talking about. It takes a bit of time. You aren't going to just start right away. You're not going to be going very fast right away. So we'll go ahead and select that. We'll do that, and it's going to take a little while. You can still move around. You can still do stuff while it's crafting. I don't think you can exit the crafting menu. Okay, you can exit the crafting menu, which definitely makes things a little bit easier. So our stamina's almost recovered. Let's go see what our next quest is, which is to make a bonfire. So you go into the buildings, you select the building hotkey, and we do constructions and bonfire. So we need 5 sticks or any gem or chip. So this is where the collection of the game comes to fruition in a sense. We've got to actually find sticks on the ground, I'm pretty sure. I think you can also craft them. Let's actually see, can we do a crafting stick? No, we can't do crafting. So yeah, we've really got to find these sticks on the ground, and I'm keeping my eyes out for them. Oh, we can get coffee beans. Yeah, you can actually do a bit of farming later on in the game, and I will definitely get into that later. So we got stick, we got stick. We go into quest to make a bonfire. Okay, here. The sticks can be brought down from a leaf tree or a leaf bush, kicking it several times by foot. Okay, so I'm not sure if they mean this leaf tree or the palm leaf tree. But we'll go ahead and get that stick while we're there. This ends up being the most repetitive. There we go. We got a stick. Perfect. So I currently have 4 sticks. I just need 1 more stick. So hopefully I don't break my foot on this tree, which would really, really suck at this point. It's tedious, you guys. There we go. We got the stick. So we can go ahead and go into the building section. We can select a bonfire. And this bonfire will just burn forever. We put the bonfire, let's put it right here in the middle. And this is the construction of the game. You can see its progress by holding the space bar. But it ends up constructing on its own. But it's, again, it takes time. Those are the kind of games that I personally like sticking with. I like to see that it takes time. Now, the nice thing about the bonfire is it will stay lit constantly, which is really good given the fact that you need a light source at night. Not that monsters will come and attack you at night, but just in the sense that it's nice to have a bit of lighting so you're not running into a wall. So let's go ahead and see the next quest, which is get a new level. So with this, with the mode that I'm in right now, which I can't remember the name of it, there are certain quests that you need to do in order to level up. So if we go, if we go to characteristics, we got all this. If we click on the next level, so what we need right now on top of the actual crafting itself is we need components. So we need we need 2 more splinters. Okay, that's too far. Let's go ahead and find, I think that last splinter is right there, which is perfect. So we go back into characteristics, we choose the next level, and we get the next level. So all of our skills and our armor and all that have slightly increased, and that's really good. Let's go back to quests. Now we got to create different things. So we need to craft a glowing ember. And I think they were saying if we go into the bonfire here, recipes, we can get glowing ember. So we just need sticks, and it takes time for that. So we need 3 more sticks. So let's see if we can find some more sticks on the ground first before I waste energy. Again, not that the energy consumption is that big of a deal in this game. You can always eat a banana or eat other kinds of food to get your energy back up. That's why we get coconuts. That's why we have all this crap on the ground. So we got the stick. All right. So this is what I'm talking. I think I mentioned it before. The game has day and night cycle, but you have a little bit of light over there, which really makes it worth it in this. So we're gonna go ahead and select the bonfire, recipes, glowing ember, select, and we will do ×3. So we'll jump back to this in just a minute over here. So if you're wondering about the time skip, it was for the fact that it took 3 minutes. If you noticed from before the time skip, it was nighttime. It's now daytime and foggy out. So now they want us to craft a digging stick. So let's go into crafting and digging sticks. They just need a stick and any kind of knife or tool. And I collected all the sticks, which means I have to go back to these trees and start kicking and kicking and kicking. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's kind of a random chance drop in the programming, which is really neat to see. So we got that stick. Let's go into the crafting menu. We're going to craft ourselves a digging stick. And if we select the stone knife, see, the duration itself actually increases in time. So we'll go ahead and craft that, and that isn't going to take too long. You can collect all kinds of resources. You can mine this. You can get, I think this actually has iron in it, if I remember correctly. Well, at least that's back when I was playing it a year ago, so I have no idea what the difference is now. Okay, so we completed that quest. Now they want us to mine sand, clay, and soil, and that's what the digging stick is for. Maybe eventually I can get a shovel, but I want to complete this other crafting quest first. So if we go to crafting and we go to stone axe, we need a stick and we need rope. So we're gonna go ahead. I need a palm leaf here, and I think I saw a palm leaf somewhere around here. No, I did not. We are going to need a stick anyways, though, so let's go ahead and gather that. There we go. See, it doesn't take long, but the animations are, I find, kind of slow. Like, this guy looks like he isn't even bothering to run around anywhere like most games do. So we'll go ahead and we'll craft that rope. That takes 2 seconds. And then what did I need for the stone axe? Oh, I have everything that I need for the stone axe. So we'll select that. And that stone axe is going to be built. And this actually ends up being a weapon as well, not just a resource gathering thing. Kind of like it is in most games. I don't know why I said thing instead of tool. Could be the fact that right about now it's 7 in the morning my time. I wanted to get this video done before I started all my studies. But it could be a combination of anything. It could also be that the caffeine hasn't actually kicked in yet. So let's see what they want for a pick. They need the same thing. Stick, rope, and splinters. So I just want to complete this quest at this point. So we need more stick and we need more rope. So let's go back here and we'll collect some more resources. And the nice thing about this, I find, is that this is a low budget game, and people seem to shit on higher budget games, which I find kind of upsetting because you can do a whole lot with low budget. So we got that. I think we need a splinter 2 for that rope. And we'll collect these 2 splinters. Got you, get you. So we go back to the rope. There we go. Craft you all up. And the pick, I just need a stick right now. Alright, we will go and gather that stick. So I'm hoping this is a stick tree and that I'm not just wasting my time. Alright, I guess I gotta go to a different stick tree. Hi, bunny. Aww. Eventually you can hunt animals, and that's going to help you out in the long run as well. Now, I don't think you can destroy a tree just by kicking it. But you'll see soon, that I'll be able to get this all crafted, and then I can actually start gathering resources. Because that's the second part of this quest. They want you to gather logs and stone. So once this has all been crafted, there we go, that's almost done. So we'll take that. Okay, cancel. Okay, there we go, cancel that, we'll take that. So that part of the quest is done. Now, a really good piece of advice here is to put your tools in a fast access menu. You can equip one random tool itself, or you can just equip them randomly themselves. So let's go ahead and we'll start slowly hacking away at this to gather the logs we need for the second part of this quest. There we go. So we got the logs. And we'll go ahead and get out of this. Give me just 2 seconds and we'll have everything crafted and gathered. So this is what I was talking about when it comes to low energy. My energy meter is almost gone, which is why I gotta actually eat this food, and you can see that as the meter goes down there, the meter is going back up. Now, I almost have enough to complete the quest. I just wanted to quickly show you guys that, just so you know I wasn't blowing smoke out of my ass entirely. So there we go. This is that quest finally completed. And it's nighttime again, so I think I've been on this land for about 2 or 3 days, which isn't bad, but it feels like you got a lot done in this case, which I like about the quest system itself. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like it, like and subscribe below, and definitely check out my other videos on the channel. I'll have some of them in the description below, so be sure to stay tuned.